Hi everyone, in today's video we'll be taking a look at the Sonos Playbase and see if it's the right sound system for your TV. Okay, this is the unboxing video for the Sonos Playbase. We're also going to set this up and give you a sound comparison between the system that I currently have right now on my TV and this guy right here. Let's get into it. First things first, the box. It's not small, it's a big speaker. It's a thin box but a very wide one. We're going to open this like the other Sonos product that we've opened. They have the smart locking system right here. If you haven't checked those videos out, I've done a unboxing on the Sonos Play 5 and the Sonos One. So let's get into it. Ooh, mama. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So it smells just like a car dealership. You know, a brand new car, you just get it off the lot. It smells just like that. Let's get this out. It's pretty big. I don't even know if this is gonna fit on the furniture back there. Let me put the speaker aside for just a quick sec. We'll take a look at what's inside the box here. So you have a little envelope with literature about how to set it up, and I'm assuming here more facts about the sound system. I'm guessing these are the wires. Yep, your power cable's right here, your Ethernet cable, and your optical cable. This is key. That's what's gonna plug your TV to your sound system and run every single audio through the sound system as opposed to your TV speakers. This is what you definitely want to have. So let's jump into the speaker. It's heavy. This is like seriously nice. It's like, wow, okay. Okay, so you have your sound system here in the front, your speakers with your mesh grill. Then you have your buttons right here, so you're gonna have your play button and the volume keys here, same as your Play 5. So where this differs is the audio input. You're gonna have your power cable here, you're gonna have your Ethernet port and your optical cable, as opposed to having your 3.5mm headphone jack that you have on the Play 5. Then if we flip this guy right here, you'll see the beautiful writing here, Sonos Playbase. It's really heavy. I'm gonna put it back down. The speaker itself consists of 10 speakers built in. I've heard the sound quality is very good. Not to be confused with the Beam or the Play Bar, this is the Playbase. It's gonna be the bigger of the three options, it's gonna be the best sound quality out of the three options, and it's also gonna be the most expensive out of the three. Let's plug this into the TV right behind me. We're gonna do a quick sound comparison between this and the current sound system that I have that uses a receiver, a sound bar, and a subwoofer. This specific one is from Sharp, but it's just to give you a comparison of how good this sounds. Right, so we're gonna be comparing the sound from this to the Sonos Playbase. Let's hear a bit from this Sharp sound system, see how it sounds like. I'm gonna be playing one of my videos and you can hear the sound quality, and I'll be bringing the volume up as well. So I'm gonna start off at around 25 to 30, and then I'm gonna go all the way up to the max volume, and you can hear the sound going up and see when it breaks apart and when it falls apart. Wow, that was loud. I had to actually stop it at 70 because it was getting too loud. It does go up to 100. I tested it out around 90, 100. It does start to break apart a little bit, but it still kept its bang really well. It's a great, very loud sounding speakers, and you have 3 speakers on the system, 1, 2, and 3 on the bar, and then you have 1 subwoofer that's attached at the bottom. But it is bulky, it takes a lot of room, and it is a 3-part system. So you have the receiver, you have the sub that's the same size as the receiver, and then you have a bar that goes all the way here in the front, which is kind of annoying for me because the sensor for this TV is right here. So anytime I want to use my remote and perform an action, I have to lift it over the speaker, because if I shoot the remote directly like this, the speaker will actually block the sensor, so I can't change channels or whatever I want to do. I have to actually bring the remote up a bit higher. So this is one thing that I'm eager to switch out with the Sonos, because the TV will actually sit right on the Sonos, so it will not interfere in any way, and it'll raise the TV just a tad bit. So let's give this a shot. Right, so the installation process was quite easy to do. Like setting up any other Sonos device, you were able to set it up with the app quite simply. The only difference is this had an extra few steps for setting up, let's say, a sound system that you would hook up an additional subwoofer or different speakers for a surround sound system. So this gives you that option in the settings, and also gives you the option of connecting any remote device for the TV directly connected to the Sonos. So now when I change the volume keys here, it actually affects the Sonos as opposed to just changing the volume of the TV. And you also have access to doing it through the app as well. So you have both options. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick sound check, the same video that we just heard from the Sharp sound system. We're gonna listen to it from the 10 speakers inside this Sonos Playbase, and we'll check out how that sounds like. So right off the bat, the difference between the two speakers, what I was able to hear in this room is that the Sharp soundbar was surprisingly a lot louder. And the reason for that is you have a dedicated subwoofer, a dedicated receiver, and a dedicated soundbar. So I'm sure that somewhere that made a big difference for the sound volume. That being said, the quality itself was not that distinguishable. I didn't see a huge gap between both. The Sonos tended to be less strong around the bass, but that's easily explained because it doesn't have a dedicated subwoofer. I'm sure that if you would link it with the Sonos subwoofer, you were able to create a great sound system. That being said, as is, for volume itself and for quality, I think that the Sharp sound system with the soundbar and the subwoofer were better, but the Sonos has the perks of being connected to your whole system. So we currently have the Playbase, we currently have the Play 5 and the Sonos One. And imagine adding all those three up linked to the same audio at the same time. Let's say we're watching a movie and we have them in the same room. Now you're gonna see a huge difference. And so that's where the Sonos is really handy and really great. Now, if you're thinking of getting this for a large room, it's gonna do a great job, but don't expect it to replace a whole home theater sound system. Volume could have been a tiny bit higher to my preference. I would have liked to be able to boost it a little bit more, but we were limited to the volume level that Sonos has set on this device. Well, that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, give this video a big old thumbs up. Leave me some comments in the comment section below, and hey, we'll see you next time. Peace!